last time I did a top 10 cornerback list was literally 4 weeks ago from today. And this was one that just needed updated. We've gotten so many, not only LTD corners, there's free corners that have came out. Obviously, there's still some old ones from the Combine promo. We all know about those guys, but there's so many good cards. Let's just jump right into it, man. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. Number 10, I do have Jaylen Ramsay, and now actually, so all the people that I used to get a lot of comments on videos that the Combine guys, a lot of people didn't have tokens. They actually updated it, so now it just takes training or the token. So now these guys are actually usable for everybody, but he is 98 speed once you put that. Actually, I think he goes up to 99, right? Doesn't he boost himself? Yeah, he goes up to 99 speed, so good speed on him. 6'1", obviously amazing. The reason why I have Ramsay even on the list, there's people that have better AP than him. For example, Deion Sanders, the All-Star card, I'd probably rather use over him if you want AP. But he does boost everyone's speed for +1, and I think there's so much value in this card, even if he's not playing on your team. Like, even if you want him to have corner 4, corner 5, because there's better corners in this list, obviously. You could have them just for the benefit of the speed boost, right, for your other corners. This is the reason I think he's a little bit harder to use compared to other guys. His universal is 3 AP. People hate paying 2 AP. I don't like spending 2 AP on universal. I think it's a little bit too much even at this time because there's people that get every KO for 1 or 0, like we've seen on other cards. But Ramsay's is 3. And guess what? For a very heavy zone meta, he does not get any zone discounts either. So that's where it makes a card like this a little harder to use. I mean, his mid-zone is 1. You could use all these. Like, he could be a really good slot, but mid-zone for 1 on these guys, it's really just universal or bust or man coverage or bust for this card for me, and I just don't think he can be any higher in a list like this because his ability stack just is outdated. I think him boosting the cornerback speed is value, though. And real quick, boys, if you want to know the best place to start winning more games where you can learn full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work, you should check out civil.gg and use my code SHOE for 30% off. You'll be joining over 2,000 active members who are winning more games, and over 98% of people who joined said they've won more games since joining. So if you want to start winning more games, make sure you click that link in the top of the description and use code SHOE for 30% off. And now, let's get back to the video. Number 9, we got Charlie Ward's out of position corner. As you guys know, you just put him into this right here. You put his 98 in there, and then he goes up to a 98. He is 6'2", but remember with these cards, they do get the out of position chem, which I think if you are using a lot of these out of position cards, you should at least go for, if I could move down, it always glitches, at least 8 of the components, because then you can go ahead and run, let me move it down for you guys, you can get +2 height. So he's already 6'2", you can get him up to 6'4" easily. I would like to have him higher on this list, but his abilities aren't the best because the all-star athletes, the DBs kind of got a little bit whatever. Universal's 2 on him, though. If you're not using a lot of D-line X factors, like, say, myself or other people, you can use 2 AP, and it's not that bad, right? You get every KO in the board. It helps with man as well. It's a really, really good ability. The only thing is there's guys that get every KO in the game, zone-wise, for 0 or 1. Like, I'll show you later in this list. But Charlie Ward, if you have the AP for that, is good. But it's safe if you don't want to use that. You can run the deep out and then the mid-zone. Actually, there's no point in doing it. Yeah, it's really universal or bust because I just realized it is 1 AP for the deep out, too, to run him outside corner. But at slot, you could run mid-zone, pick artist, and also flat zone for a total of 1. And while being a very tall corner. So I think there's a lot of value with Charlie Ward nonetheless. I think height is a really, really good thing in this game, and he has to be here somewhere at least. Number 8, perhaps the most disappointing card in this entire list. I mean, Tyson Campbell, when they tweeted these cards out, we all were like, this is corner 1. This is easily corner 1. And then they did the stream of the morning revealing the actual cards and talking about their abilities and whatnot. And the built-in APs, boys, cost AP. So he has universal built in. And it's the exact same thing we've already gotten on multiple cards. I think there's at least like 6 or 7 universals for 2 in this game right now. There's a bunch of them left over. Like Deion's not on this list. Winfield's not on this list. They both get it for 2 AP as well. It's not special. This is not a special stack. We've already had this. But when we look at the other abilities, the discounts for 0 right here, like he'd be amazing, right? 0 right there. Deep out. 0 mid zone. 0 AP flat zone. You get every KO for 0 for an outside corner. But guess what? You can't take off the universal. So it's no matter what 2 AP. That's why his value is not good. It's not that good of a card. It's compared to everybody else. He gets the exact same thing we've already had. Sadly, they kind of ruined the built-in process here. I know a lot of people are disappointed. That's why he's a very, very cheap LTD, despite having this abilities that are, like, on the card and also the stats. It's just an L, man. Built in costing AP is just, it's a downgrade from what we've already had in the game. 7, we got Anthony Edwards, another out of position all-star athlete. He is 6'4", so huge height on him. But the one thing that sucks about him is that this is technically his main position, so you can't height boost him like you can Charlie Ward. So I guess if you are looking at it as like a base non-theme team, he's technically taller, but you could get them both to 6'4", if that makes sense. But he's obviously an amazing card when it comes to stats and whatnot. His abilities could be better. Like I said, if you have AP for Universal, then he is insane. He's absolutely insane. I just think there are better stacks. I keep mentioning because I kind of want to reiterate it. You'll see later in this video what I'm talking about. But like I said, he's really just... It's really universal coverage or slot. That's really all you could do. Because if you're going to run him as an outside corner and not universal, it's still going to cost you 2 AP anyways to get the deep out, mid zone, and flat zone. So it's either you're running him in the slot for 1 AP or you're running him as an outside corner for 2 AP. The only thing that is keeping him so high on this list, in my opinion, is that he is 6'4", man. That is huge. Number 6, Tony G is actually amazing. I forgot how good this card truly is. He is 6'5", so very, very good height on him. I have him at 6'7" on my team. I'm running the height theme team still, and he actually does play on my team. Remember, he goes up to a 98, so don't worry about stats too hard. He's only 97 speed, so if you have your Ramsay and you also have another card on this list, don't want to ruin it. You guys probably already know who it is. You can get him up to 99 speed so easily, and also the height boost does boost his speed too. But when you go look at abilities, the reason he's better than those other guys is because his built-in is deep out. So meaning you don't even have to run this universal, which I don't. Yeah, does he not even get universal? I guess he doesn't, but think about it, right? 0 AP on the mid on the deep out. So all you have to spend AP on is mid zone KO, and then everything else is free. You get flat zone for 0, and you also get your pick arts for 0. That is, and I think, am I using secure on mine too? I don't remember if he gets secure. I can't remember if he does or not. 87 tackle. He doesn't get it. I didn't remember, but he gets every KO and pick artist while being 6'5", maybe 6'7" on your team for 1 AP. That is insane. So you're getting way better value here than you are in the other cards I've shown you on this list, despite not having universal. I think that is so good, man. Tony G is definitely a dog. I'm still using him on the God Squad. Getting into our top 5, we got a team of the, I almost said team of the year, Ring of Honor, Shawn Springs. And this is a card I think a lot of people are forgetting about. As you guys know, they were going to nerf these cards, but they never ended up nerfing them. So basically, Shawn Springs, who's 98 speed as well, can easily get up to 99. Very good theme teams too. Washington, I think all 3 of these are actually pretty good right now. But the reason why he's so good, he gets every KO for 0 AP. So think about it, outside corner. You need deep out, mid zone, and flat zone, right? 0 AP there, 0 AP mid zone, 0 AP flat zone, and pick artist for free right here too. The only knock on this card is that he doesn't get secure. Like, and also, I think this is the worst year secure has ever been. The running backs seem like they destroy secure tackler personally. That's just what it feels like. But he gets every KO for 0, man. That is so much value. I think people overrate, what's it called, universal sometimes, unless you're like a man player or whatnot. But Shawn Springs on the outside, you have every KO you need. Every KO you need for 0 AP. There's so much value in this card, man. I know people get to like, they like to get baited by the new cards that switch off, but this card is still a lot better than all of the new cards coming out. The exact same thing for our number 4 here in Richard Sherman. He is basically Shawn Springs, but 6'3", so +3 in height right there. You're 98 speed base. They both Seahawks team, which is insane too. And guess what, boys? Pick artist built in. So I believe you could just run another 0 AP here. I don't think he gets anything really too crazy, but looking at the other abilities, deep out 0, mid zone 0, and also flat zone 0. I don't think he gets secure because I don't think he reaches 87 tackle, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 77 tackle. That would have made him insane. If he had secure on him, he would have been probably arguably number 1 corner in the game, in my opinion. But Richard Sherman, this card's elite. I really feel like Shawn Springs and above are really the best corners in this game. It feels like a tier, if you will, I guess. The other guys are really good too if you have AP for Universal. For 3, I have Byron Jones. And Byron Jones, I guess now that I think about it, him and Sherman are very, very interchangeable because they're both I guess both 0 AP cards in general. I just think I like his built-in a little bit more. I mean, Acro's kind of mid. Tip Drill's not the craziest ability in the world. But they both get 0, everything 0. Deep out 0, mid zone 0, flat zone 0. And then also the pick artist, whatever you need. He gets everything for 0. They both don't get secure. The only thing I guess you could really argue him over is that he does get this boost right here, although all these are kind of mid. It's getting all your corners +1 in zone is definitely value, but him and Sherman definitely very interchangeable. I think Cowboys team is also very, very good all year round, but like I said, he's going to be 99 speed regardless. But him and Sherman, if you're fighting between the both, there's no really wrong answer there. Number 2, I'm going Patrick Peterson, and I think when you look at a value standpoint and not as a total corner, I think you could probably put him at number 1. He's probably the most valuable corner in the game right now. He should be on everybody's team. Literally everybody watching this video should have him. He's 250K. That's also him shooting up in price. The reason they shot up in price, like I mentioned earlier, is now they take training instead of tokens, so that helps a lot of people who missed out. But yes, 0 AP everything. But the reason why he's better is because he gets the Ramsay boost right here too, where he can get +1 speed to everybody, +1 speed to himself as well. But he also gets secure. He gets every KO deep out. You run your mid zone and secure and flat zone and pick artist acrobat all for 0. He's ridiculous. He gets everything for 0. You can't get better than this in the game. Like, I don't know how a golden ticket or an endgame card can be better than Pat Pete, despite being maybe taller with the stack or also having avalanche. He's literally insane, man. Go get you a Pat Pete. He needs to be on the field. Oh, also, starting X Factors. Yeah, he gets those too. I forgot about that. Number 1, I know he cost more AP, but I think Randy Moss has so much value. Height is a thing you just cannot get past in this game. Height is huge. Switch sticking as well. When you switch stick into a height player, it is so much easier to make the play, even if you do mess up. He's 6'4", boys. He's also insane statistically. 99 zone, 99 press, 96 man, insane play rec. Obviously, great stats. Built in, we love that he got a KO and secure built in, so those are both good. This is what it should be like, even on the Tyson Campbell. It's 0 APs right here, which is awesome. And then on top of that, you could run the universal if you want. There's really no reason to, because you can get a stack cheaper. Just run the deep out for 1, and then you can just run the flat zone for 0. Where is it at? Flat zone and pick artist for 0. Then you'll have a 1 AP stack. If you're running him in the slot, you can run it for 0. You'd have flat zone and pick artist for 0. Randy Moss is amazing, man. He's insane. I don't think, like, 1 AP, I know there's other guys that get similar stacks like Tony G, but they don't get secure like him. I think this is corner 1. He also was super cheap there for a little bit, and then we got disappointed with Sugar Rush, and he shot back up in price. Hopefully you guys got him. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Make sure to comment down below which corners are you guys rocking right now in the game, and I hope to see you guys in the next one, man. I think we got a gameplay for UL tomorrow. That should be fun. Peace out, boys.